Ciao! As you can see, I have a ton of scrap to throw away, so today we're making a book. Obviously we can't use this ruined and scribbled on paper, so we're going to recycle it into fresh, new and perfect sheets. First we need some tools, so we need blender, a bowl, and obviously water and paper. It's easy. We need to make a paper pulp, so let's do it. We need to blend the paper and water mix, just like that. Some paper and some water. Now we just strain out the excess water. Just like that. It's done. We have our pulp, and yeah, it's super simple. But I want to make harder the things, doing this over and over and over and over again, because we need a lot of sheets, which means a lot of pulp. Let's do it. We are done. So as you can see, I made a ton of it, and in different colors too. We have this beautiful light blue, this brown, and the mix of two. But for making the actual page of our book, we need to shape this pulp, and we are using this tool for making it. Basically it's just two frames stacked together, and in between there's a wire mesh. If you have the materials, you can do it yourself, or you can buy it just like I did, because this entire set was cheaper than one single frame. Yes. Now we need to mix the paper pulp right into it. Make sure to mix it right. Now let's dip the mold straight in and let a thin layer of pulp settle on the top, like that. Okay. And now let's flip up our sheet onto a piece of felt, like that. Let's do it. Okay, be careful. We need to, okay, flip. And let's dab a bit with this sponge. Now our first page is ready. We just need to take the mold off. Okay. It's awesome. It looks like a recycled paper, but it's fine. I like it. Yeah, I know there's a little hole here, so we can do better, but I like the results for the first time. So I used felt because it's cheaper and thinner and easier to use, but you can use old rags if you have it. Now I need to do this thing like other 50 times, so it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna master it. Okay, I do it several times and that's the results, the last results. As you can see, it's a lot better than the first one and I'm happy about that. So now we just need to do like 40 paper like this one and we are done. So now we have 40 new sheets and we have just to wait until they dry. So see you later. Our pages are ready. So now let's peel off all the felt. Okay, we have our pages. Now we don't need this for now. The last thing that we need to do to this page is fold them in half and group them into booklets of 4, like this example. Now we can move to the binding, and I'm going to use the same technique from both, that it's the French link snitch. So we need to punch holes among the crease of your sheets, and since the size of our pages isn't standard, like an A4 for example, we need to take the measures of these pages. So one open page size is 25 per 16 centimeters, so we need to punch holes in 1, 4, 6, 10, 12 and 40 centimeters. Let's do it. We have the holes, now we can start the stitching. Now that we are sewn our first book, I'm gonna clean the edge, trimming them out to make them more even. Perfect. I just finished to trim all the edges and now they are a beautiful shape. They are more clean, more even than before. So now what we need to do is to secure and glue all the pages together using this PVA glue. But while we are at it, let's also attach the first and the last pages that I made from felt. For this we need a brush like that. Okay. They're ready. These will act like end papers to connect the pages to the final cover later. So now we need to glue the back. We need to are sure that every page is glued. Everything is glued. We let it dry and press the books down with a weight. Just like that. Okay, I think that is easy enough. See you later. Good morning. A day passed away. That means that the glue is dried and the books were pressed. So we don't need more of that. Okay. And you. Let's see our books. Pew, 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 pew. Away. Okay, that's our books. Look at that. They are dried. And they looks good. And that's a moment from handbrands. I will make them with the same color of first and last pages. So I need this one and this one. It needs to dry, but we will use this ribbon that I casually found around here. That's true, I found it. So let's cut it. The books need to drying again. So while they're drying, we need to cut the front and back covers from this cartoon for packaging. It's hard and pressed, so it's perfect. Here we are. We have the inside parts of our covers and they're pretty solid. Now the last thing that we need to do is the external part, and It will be funny, trust me. Since we have two books, we're going to use two different designs. The first one will start with this old rug and these leather scraps. For the second one, we will use the same felt that we used to make paper. Do you remember about it? Stay tuned for the second one, cause it's going to surprise you. But for now, let's start with this leather. We have the first cover. Now let's move to the second one. This time we will use the same process but with felt. I chose these two colors, this light brown and this white, and I want to put the white in the front and draw something underneath. I want to give some stylish look to the book, so I think I will draw, I don't know, a flower maybe. And yes, you heard right, underneath it, because this page is so thin and semi-transparent that if you draw something on a regular piece of white paper and glue them together, you can see the design through them, like a secret code. So, let's do this cover. Everything is ready. We have our books, we have the covers, and now we just need to stick them together just like that. Easy, right? Let's make that true. We have finished it. Now we just need to wait for the last time. Non vedo l'ora. They're ready. My favorite one is this one, because I love the fact that I can see the flower through the felt. The pages are even and the cover is pretty much perfect, not like the leather one, because I put so much glue in the red parts and you can see the glue through them. By the way, they're both beautiful, they're easy, so gonna make one now. Ciao, and don't forget to be creative.